Hello everybody, it is Tracy Frith here. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sherwood Park, Alberta, and I am coming to you live tonight to make a card. I got a new order came in yesterday, so that's always exciting to get new product and get to play with it. So I'm going to play with a couple of the things that I got in the order, and we'll try and make a card and see what happens. So I'm going to use, these are my paper bits that I'm going to work with. I'm going to use the textured floral bundle, so it comes with the stamps and some dies. Get my inks out of the way here, put those over there. All right, so the dies here. So I've got one of them out. So there are 13 dies in the set, and they coordinate with the stamps, and then there's a few bonus ones as well. So a little trick in case you didn't know, you order the dies, kind of right down here on the front page it says quantity, and this one's 13, so that tells you how many dies are in the package. I'm just going to refresh my laptop here so I can see what's happening. There we go. All right, so those are what I'm going to use today. And then I also got, now these ones are an online exclusive, so there's a few items that are not in the catalog, and Stampin' Up! Does this a couple times a year. They're going to bring out, sorry, I'm very hot, turn my fan on here. They're bringing out some items. It just gives them another chance to kind of refresh product and whatnot. So this is one of the online exclusive items. So it is a set of 3 3D embossing folders. So I'm going to use one of those, which I think I took out already. Oh, no, I left it in here. So I don't know if you can see how well you can see these, but this one has kind of little flowers and then some shapes. This one is dots. I don't know if that helps. That was the first one there. And then the one I'm going to use today is kind of like a thatch, I guess, kind of some crisscrossy lines. So that's what I'm going to pull out today. Put those away. All right, that put aside. So yeah, colors and cardstock and all that stuff. So I'm using basic white for my card base, and I decided to go a little bit differently today. So I'm going to do a card that opens up at the top. So I've cut it at 4 1/4 this direction and 11 this way. Okay, so I've cut it just down the middle of the long side of the page, and I've scored at 5 1/2. All right, so that's my base, and then I have a piece of Azure Afternoon, and that is 4 by 5 1/4. That one. I have some Lemon Lolly, and this one is 4 by 3. I have a couple scraps of Melon Mambo. They're both cut at 4 inches across, but they're different widths, but it doesn't matter. I won't use both of them. I'll pick which one. And then I have some scraps of Lemon Lime Twist. So that's my color combination today. So Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist, and Melon Mambo. All right, let's kind of put those off to the side for a second. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with embossing. So I'll emboss this and I'll get that one done. So I'm just going to run it through the embossing folder, and I will show you. I think I've shown this before, but I'll do it again because it's kind of an important tip here. So when you put your folder through your embossing machine, you always want to make sure you put where the fold is, that goes in first. If you put it in the other way, you can actually end up damaging your folders because sometimes you can get air trapped inside. So if you do it this way, it pushes the air out. So if these are my plates, I'm going to use plate number 1, put that down, and then plate number 4, and then I just make sure that this end goes in first into my machine. Do that here. of the embossing plates. All right, so when I open it up, you can see it just has that nice subtle little pattern on it. All right, put that away. And I decided today, sorry, I'm messing up my papers here. I decided today, I had a card that I kind of wanted to use as inspiration, and then I was looking through the catalog and I saw another one, so I'm going to kind of combine the two cards to get my finished product. So I'll show you both of them at the end, what my inspirations were. All right, I'm going to take this piece, I'm just going to fold it. So I've already got my score line in. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, so the card's going to open up this way. Here's something different. You can do a regular card and have it open the same way if you want to do your 5.5 by 8, 5.5 by 8.5, and score it at 4 1/4. It'll be the same. It'll just open this direction instead. It won't make a difference in what you do with your card. All right, so I've got those two pieces. So let's do. Oh, you know what I forgot to get out was some white scraps to stamp on. Let me grab my scrap stash here. I'll try that. I might need one. Well, I'll take out two. All right. All right, so let's pull in. So I'm going to pull in these two. So where did my stamp set go? Here. So I'm going to use this one here is going to be kind of the stems for my flowers, and then I'm going to do this one. And I will need my cleaner, which I probably should have wet again, but I didn't, so we'll see how it works. All right, so I'm going to start with Lemon Lime Twist. All right, so this one is going to be my Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. This is kind of my first time using this stamp set, so we'll see how it works. I'll leave room because I am going to die cut this afterwards. Okay, so I'll go that, and then I can just leave that for now. I'm going to pull in my Melon Mambo. Oh, and here's my other stamp. Now I can't remember how this goes. Let me see if I can find it on the picture here. That way. Okay. All right. We're going to see what this does. I maybe should have stamped. That's what actually I might do that. I'm going to pull out my scrap paper here, which is kind of getting full, but that's okay. And I'm going to just stamp a sample. Oh, hello, Mom. I'm glad you could join us. Join me. Now it's an us because you're here. All right, so let's go that one. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to see how it's going to line up. Because this is a two-step stamping, so. Okay, I think, oh goodness, and usually I would stand up for this, but I guess I can still. Oh, there, I think, how does this go? Oh, there, that goes like that. Have I got this right? Huh. Okay, this one's confusing me a little bit. That's not right. Definitely not right. Okay. Okay, new plan. Let's do this one first. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Stamp the pink first. Well, we'll see. Okay, now let's see if I can get this lined up somewhere. It should make sense where it goes, but it's not making sense in my head at all. Oh, then maybe there. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So yes, stamping the pink first will probably work better. So let's try that again. Okay, pink. Could have been a little bit darker. That worked, kinda. Sorry for wiggling my camera around here. Okay. I don't know if this piece is big enough. I think I need a different scrap. Because I want to do one more. There. See if I have one more piece that I can use here. I'll use that one. I have a verse written on the other side that I didn't use for something, but all right, I'm going to put the pink away because I'm going to do one more flower. So same thing. I'm just going to use the Azure Afternoon instead of the Melon Mambo for this one. So I'll give my stamp a clean. And anything that is pink or red ink, it always stains the photopolymer stamp. So don't stress too much about it. You can wash it. It's clean. It's not going to turn everything pink. It just, for some reason, those colors stain these stamps. Let's do it. This ink pad is really, really juicy. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I don't know how it's going to work. Okay, that ink away so I don't get it everywhere. Pull my greenery out again. Okay. The nice thing with these kind of stamps is even if you're a little bit off, it's not usually too bad. All right, so now I'm going to bring in my other dies, the die that I'm going to use for this. So this one should go around here. So I'm going to have to run that through my machine 3 times, once for each flower. So I will do that. I've also gone ahead and done this leafy branches one a couple of times with the lemon lime twist. So that was one of the bonus dies. It doesn't match up with any of the stamps. All right, let me grab this. All right, this one's going to take a couple minutes because I have to do 3 of them. We'll see if I can get them lined up. It's always a bit of a challenge. At least for me, probably not for most people. So there's one. There's 2. And there's 3. Okay, so let's start putting this together. Let's see what we get. So I'm going to start. I'm going to put that piece on about, what would that be? About 3/4 of an inch down from the top. I got a new little glue bottle the other day. So my friend who also stamps, she's actually my upline for Stampin' Up. She found these little bottles on Amazon, and she really liked them. So she did another order, and I grabbed one from her. So it's just the liquid glue, and I just poured it into this bottle. It's got a really nice fine tip on it. So we'll see. This is my first time trying it out, so see how it goes. So far, so good, I think. All right, so I'm gonna glue. So on my grid paper here, 3/4 of an inch is about 3 squares down. If I can keep the bottom one straight while I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3. So I'll go about there. Looks like I might have to trim just a little bit on that one edge. That's easy enough to do with my scissors. There we go. All right, and then I'm just going to start. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I did it again. I did this the other day, too. I was supposed to put a piece underneath there. Okay. So where did my melon mambo pieces go? What did I do with them? They were right there. Where did I put them? Okay, that's bizarre. Oh, there they are. Found them. All right, so what I was going to do was I was going to take a piece of the melon mambo and I was going to just tear it across. it doesn't have to be fancy. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the top edge. And stick it underneath the yellow. So I should have glued this on the bottom of the yellow piece first before I stuck it down. There we go. That was my plan. Okay, now I can build my flowers. So then I'm just going to start with I'm going to do a couple of layers of the leaves. And then I will put some of the pink down. I think I'm going to do it the other way around. Just because this one didn't have the best stamping on it, so I'll put that near the bottom. It'll still show, but I can cover up some of that lighter ink on the one side. So it'll be something along those lines. All right, so I think I'm going to start by gluing the leaves down. And while I'm doing this little bit, I'll just let you know what's happening in the world of Stampin' Up! Right now. So August 1st today, so that means our chance to earn the bonus day coupons is finished. However, now you can start to redeem them. So by if you place an order this month, and you earned some coupons last month, so you should have been emailed some coupon codes. So you can use those codes towards an order this month, or towards a couple orders, whatever you decide to do with that. So yeah, so that's a little bit of savings for this month. We also have our kits are on sale this month. So it says up to 30% off is what the sale prices are. So I'm assuming that means that not all of the kits are 30% off. There's a variety. But those are available, and they are as supplies last. So they could potentially run out. So if you have a kit in mind that you wanted to try, you might want to try and get on that quickly, so that you get the one that you want. And you can use I think you can use your bonus coupons towards that as well. That makes it a great time to try out some kits. There was also a new kit released today. It's called the Festive Tag Kit. So I think it's Christmas tags, gift tags. I haven't actually had a chance to look at that one yet. I'll take a peek. So all of those are on, or kits are on. I don't know if all of them are on sale, but it just says kit sale, so potentially they're all on sale right now. And then the only thing with that is the paper pumpkin kits, because it's a subscription kit, that is not included in that sale. So the kit sale does not include the paper pumpkin. Now the paper pumpkin, to get the next kit, you have until August the 10th. And I can't remember what the next one is. I have my latest paper pumpkin kit here. I don't think oh yeah, I did open it. This one was a beachy theme one. So it has it's a cute one. It has some beach themed fun fold cards, the current kit. And it will have a little flyer in it for what the next ones are. So I will take a peek at that when I'm done here. See, this is a great thing if you're gluing stuff down Just have to kind of plan it out, as long as it's not going to show on the back. You can see my first one, I had little bits of the twigs on the back. Oh, and I was going to use dimensionals for these, but I guess I'm not. That's okay. Anyways, and this one has my little poem or whatever I had on the back of it. But you won't see that because I'm gluing it down. Yeah, I was going to pop those up on dimensionals. They will have a bit of dimension anyways, just because I'm doing some layers, so I won't worry too much about it. I think I mentioned everything. New kit, 30% off the kits collection, or up to 30% off the kits collection, and you can redeem your bonus day coupons if you earned any last month. Okay, so push that down a little bit. And then I think here I'm going to just mount this whole piece now. Actually, you know what? This is where I'll use my dimensionals. Just make it so it still has some dimension. That's not the lid. All right, where are the dimensionals? Here they go. All right, so I'll put some of these on the back. There we go. And then that can go on my card front, and then I'm going to add a ribbon. Oh, shoot. We'll see how it happens. I want to add another stamp on there too. That I should have done before I put the dimensionals on. Oh well. See what I can make work. And I probably should have done it also before I mounted it on my card base, because if I mess it up, now I'm all stuck together. Okay, so we have that. All right, I'm gonna find my ribbon. All right, so this is a 3-pack of ribbon. It's called Sheer Ribbon Combo Pack, and it has Lemon Lolly, Azure Afternoon, and Bubble Bath. So I know for sure I'm not going to use the Bubble Bath. Mom, I'm not sure. Are you still there? What do you think would look better on here? The blue ribbon or the yellow ribbon for this one? And then what I was going to put in the corner here, and we'll see how that works. It might actually be hidden under my ribbon, but we'll give it a try anyways. It says, "Every thought of you makes me smile." And I think I might do that, tone on tone, and use the Azure Afternoon. Putting it on the yellow, I would use the blue. Okay, it's going to kind of be a little bit of both. Let's try, yeah, let's go with the blue. I think I will like the blue. I'm losing everything today. Now I can't find my scissors, so I'll see if I can get it off with this. I know I just used them, so they're here somewhere. Sorry, it's a brand new ribbon, so it has a little plastic covering that I can't seem to grab the edge of. I think that's the tape that's holding the edge together. Maybe I can get that to come off. There we go. That away. Okay, now you get to see me try and tie a bow. I'm not the best at bows. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. So now my mom is really good at bows. I don't think I left a long enough tail there. Okay, we'll go with that. But I do still need my scissors. Okay, where did I put them? I hear them. There they are. That's pretty close. All right. So I will put it up a little bit higher, I think, and then I can put my greeting at the bottom here. Okay, we'll see how this greeting goes. Hopefully it works. I'm liking the color combination so far in this card. A lot, actually. So I'm going to put it right down at the bottom and over to the right as far as I can here. Let's see if we can make it work. Not bad. I got a little bit crooked, but that's okay. All right, so yeah, so note to self, you should normally stamp before you put things up on dimensionals because it's a little bit harder to get a nice even ink coverage if you do that, what I did. All right, I'm going to use this. So I'm going to use a glue dot, maybe. Come on. Come on, I used them the other day and they came up really nicely, and today it doesn't want to come off. There we go. So I've scrambled that one up a little bit. It really doesn't matter. Do I like that side better? Yep. Just because it's going on the back of the bow anyways. And then I'll put that right about there. And that is, well, it's almost it, I guess. I have some embellishments. I was debating. I have the Glossy Dots assortment that I have the Melon Mambo that I thought I could use. Or I have, these are some of the new ones. This is the adhesive backed solid gems, and I could use the Lemon Lolly. Although I don't think I want to do that because it'll blend in too much with that. So I'm going to put those away. Or I can use the brushed brass butterflies. I'm kind of leaning towards those, although I was thinking more along something like that, but I think I like the idea of the butterfly. So let's get a couple of those out. Mine have kind of fallen off the page here and mushed together. See if we've got any adhesive. Yep. So I can put one of those over there maybe. Put it, I want to put it up on the blue. Nope, I'm going to put it on the yellow. Using my fingers for these ones. I'll go one down here. And then maybe one of the teeny tiny ones can fly over here. There. All right, so that is my card of the day. Now, I want to show you a couple things. I'm going to show you what started off my inspiration here. So this was the card. I was given this card by a friend, well, my friend that my upline that stamps too. So this was inspired by, this one is by Sherry Roth. And then when I was looking through the catalog, because I had just gotten this stamp set, so I wanted to kind of see what they were doing here. So they had done this one. So I thought I could kind of combine that idea with this idea together. So I like them both. This one would also look cute with that circle that kind of covered that little spot, but I think I like it the way it is anyways. I love the colors in this one. All right, so those are my inspiration for my cards. And then I wanted to show, because last week was a bit of a kerfuffle with what I tried to do. So I thought I'd show you. I went right afterwards and I redid the card. I didn't video it, but I redid it. So this is what ended up with in my video. So I used the Timeless Arrangement dies, which have a little kind of rectangular piece that all the flowers bits are attached to. So I tried to layer them. So each of these different colors is another piece of with the rectangle. So it ended up kind of lumpy and bumpy here. I really liked the card, which I didn't think I would. I wasn't sure about these colors, but they're really growing on me. So I went ahead and redid the card. I put a different greeting on it. But I trimmed, so on this one I trimmed that little rectangle piece off. So these are all kind of little individual bits of flowers and greenery. So that one turned out much better. Not so lumpy at all. So I was quite happy with that one. And then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. I am going to post this and what else I did with it. I think it's going to be posted, I think, tomorrow, maybe? Or maybe I didn't schedule it to post yet. I can't remember. Anyways, we had a demonstrator event in Edmonton. So our Canadian demonstrator manager came to Edmonton, and we had an event for the demonstrators. So there was some business talk, and then there was some card making. But we were all supposed to make a card or a project to go up on the display board. So I made a card using the Queen Bee stamp set, and this is the card I made for that. So I just wanted to show you that one. This one is a bit, I was inspired by our artist trading cards. So I went and looked those up on Pinterest and found some different ideas. So it's basically kind of a collage of stamps. I started with, I used the deckled rectangle dies on this to cut out my two pieces. And then this focal piece bit here is, or the bigger matte piece, is white cardstock that I used my blending brushes with some Balmy Blue ink. So that's underneath. I embossed it with the Painted Textures embossing folder. And then I used, oh goodness, Misty Moonlight and Boho Blue and for the stamping. But before I stamped, I cut out, this is from, I can't remember, garden dies. There might be more to the name than that. Garden dies. Anyways, there's one with leaves and then one with flowers. So I cut out the flower one, and then again I used the blending brushes with the Azure Afternoon ink, and I put it down and I blended over. So over top of the Balmy Blue. So that's these background bits here. And then I used the Misty Moonlight and Boho Blue to do some stamping. And I think the crowns I might have done in Night of Navy as well. So yeah, so just kind of like I said, a collage of stamps. And then I did a little bit of embossing with some gold embossing powder. So I will post that as well so you can see that. But that was the process with that one. And I think that's it for tonight. So I've shown you my card. I've made my card. I showed you my other two. Told you what's happening with Stampin' Up. Don't forget, if you want to order Paper Pumpkin. I was going to show you what's coming up next for Paper Pumpkin. That's what the other thing I was going to do. So I think, I'm hoping this is my kit here. Yeah. So this is the one card I made. So you can see it's like a fun fold. It has some dimension to it. That's the only one I've made from that kit so far. There's that one. And then where's the little flyer? It always comes with a flyer to show you what's coming next. Did I keep it? Maybe I tossed it. It's not very much like me to throw things like that out, but you never know. I might have. Let's see. Yep. Nope, that's not it. That's another one. Okay, I don't know where I went, what I did with it, so I won't worry about that. If I find it, I will show you next time. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching. And as always, I really appreciate when you watch my videos. I love to see your comments, either on the live or on the replay. And I also love it if you share my videos with friends you think might be interested in stamping as well. All right. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you next week. I will announce what time next week. I think I might be going back, at least for next week, back to my morning time slot, the 10 a.m., but I will confirm that a couple of days ahead of time. All right, thanks again, and we'll see you next week.